Hello, welcome to Modutech. This is the first time we have gone in for such a big stall in ELASIA 2026. I wish you were here, but since some of you may not be here, I thought I'd take this initiative to tell you what we are doing, how we are doing it, and give you a feel of having visited our stalls yourself. Please come. So let me first take you through my journey. In 1983, I started an electrical trading company called Money Sales with these brands, and now all the companies are now coming under the banner of Money Group of companies. Load Controls was the next one I started in 1990, and this is a low voltage and medium voltage switchboard manufacturing company, and we have tie-up with all these companies. Then I've started in 2007 Modutech Ready Panels Private Limited, because I did see that there was a big demand for good quality flat pack modular type tested enclosure systems. So that is and we have got it type tested with the 6 makes of switch gears so far, and more coming in the line. And once I started this company and I wanted to focus more on this company, I decided to give up my interests in Money Sales as well as Load Controls. While I have a small share in Load Controls, having come out of the ownership of this company and handed it over to a worthy person, I am now focused on Modutech, and I've also started another company called Electrotech. Electrotech is basically, in Modutech what we do is simplifying panel building, and in Electrotech what we do is we build in smart distribution systems inside the enclosure so that it gives the customer that much more value. This is all about 42 years of excellence which we have in this industry, and going forward strongly. How we do this, so this is our new factory. I welcome each one of you to this place. It is a state-of-the-art facility. It's about 70,000 square feet. We have all CNC machines, starting from the Salvagni P2 panel bender to turret punch press, laser machines, continuous process of powder coating. Come and have a look, and let's explore how to do business together. Now, when a panel builder normally has an inquiry, we run him through these 8 steps of how we work with him. The first one is that he comes to us with a single line diagram, his bill of material, and probably even a hand sketch GA, so to tell us as to how he wants to engage with us. We have a lot of experience in IEC 61439 and internal arc, CSMAKE. So what we do is we give our recommendation based on what should be the size of the module for a given rating, what should be the bus bar size for a given amperage, what should be the form of constructions, so on and so forth. Then we once it is accepted, then we give a techno-commercial offer. Then if there are any objections, we handle it. Then it goes to order closing, and then we submit the GA drawing, and once the entire enclosure is ready in terms of a flat pack BOM, we pack it and dispatch it to the site, and then the customer is able to assemble it, populate it with this electrical switchgear, do all the routine tests, and offer it for inspection to the consultant. So that is where we offer the OEM compliance certification, and this OEM compliance certification is nothing but a declaration of conformity. So there are 12 tests which are conducted in IEC 61439, and we convey to the customer as to how this particular project panel is compliant with IEC 61439. Thanks to all these efforts, today we are in the power energy segment, the data center and IT infrastructure segment, the marine shipping, telecommunications, transportation, infrastructure and construction, oil and gas industry, mining metals, manufacturing and industrial plants, and many more. Now let me introduce you to the range of products which we manufacture and how it could be of use to you. Now let's say you're a PLC manufacturer or a VFD drive manufacturer automation panel manufacturer, what you would require is a Form 1 enclosure with a mounting plate, and the whole panel should be bayable and it should be able to withstand a lot of weight. So we have taken care of all that in our mod bay. You can keep baying it as a straight shape, L shape, U shape. We have various accessories. We can actually customize it for you with color, with door cutouts, so on and so forth. And the quality of the enclosure is something which has been accepted by several countries, and I'm sure it is something for you also to come, have a look, experience and take it forward. What we have displayed, so here is a global spread of Modutech, where we are in Australia, New Zealand, Southeast Asia, Middle East and Africa, of course India, and we are making baby steps into the European markets as well. What we feel very proud about is the fact that Modutech is the India's answer for the world when it comes to simplifying panel building. And we are very proud of the fact that as an Indian company, we are the most extensively type-tested enclosure system. More about this as we go forward. Come this way. Here we have displayed our drill-free copper busbar system, which is something which will really help a panel builder speed up the entire manufacturing. For the first time, we have demonstrated a panel, a flat pack mod out panel. This is in CRCA with powder coating. We can also give this to you in stainless steel, in aluminium, and whatever material which makes sense for you in terms of the ruggedness of your application. The beauty of the system is that we have a single kind of a profile which runs in both x-axis and y-axis, and this is welded, and the same thing is replicated on the other side. Now the beauty is that the z-axis is a bolted system, and so is the canopy on top. So the whole thing comes as a flat pack to the customer, and internally it is completely modular. All your doors are reversible, right to left, left to right. We can give you mounting plate arrangements, we can give you switchgear fixing arrangements as what you would require. We have next is the enclosures, which are both wall mounted as well as floor mounted. Now this is a 2-leaf door with a mounting plate inside, and again can be customized in whatever manner you would want. We have smaller boxes also like this, and this is a product we call as mod box. So similarly with a mounting plate, it can go for various OEM applications, machine tool applications, can be customized as what you would require, so on and so forth. We also have the mod disc, which is the Form 3, Form 4, both in stainless steel as well as in CRCA with an alu-zinc variety. The stainless steel one is mainly used in pharma, food industry, so on and so forth. Now here we come to the mod disc, which is the prime product of Modutech, where we have all the doors. They can be opened right to left, can be changed to open left to right. We have 2 compartments here with a feeder base plate partitioning it. Tomorrow there could be a change in the last minute. You may want to have one big compartment in place of 2 compartments. Now in a welded panel, there's nothing you can do about it. Whereas in our modular system, you can remove the feeder base plate, change the door, and within a jiffy you have one single big compartment. Similarly, if you have a bigger compartment, you want to make it into 2 smaller compartments in a welded enclosure, there's nothing much you can do about it. Here it is similarly possible. We have busbar systems which are vertical droppers, horizontal droppers, and if you come behind, you will see that the entire interior is made out of alu-zinc. We have all the busbar systems for the ACB outgoing, and here what you see is the Form 4B Type 7 kind of a system, which ensures that, say you're having to work on this feeder, the rest of the feeders you don't need to switch it off. So that is the beauty of the safety what is being provided. What we have displayed here is an MCCB incoming with an MCCB outgoing. This is an open busbar system. Now what we are giving you is a closed busbar system in pan assembly with MCCB incoming, MCCB outgoing in different ratings. We also have MCB incoming and MCB outgoing. All these are facilities which we will be able to offer you. This is something where I felt as a team, in fact, that it's very important to tell our customers what really is the power of modularity. Number one is faster delivery. Today the world is moving towards data centers, renewables, EV, where delivery requirements are becoming faster and faster. A welded panel system can never match the speed at which a modular system can be offered. So if you want to scale your business, go modular. Then we have the flexible design like a logo. You can modify the whole thing in whichever way you want. You can expand it. You can adapt it to different switchgear. We have flat pack design like the IKEA furniture. You buy our enclosures in flat pack from one end of the geography to the other, and then all you have to do is assemble it. Freight costs are least and damages on the way is also practically negligible. Then we have the software, modest software, which is a big boon for all the panel builders, where it helps you to draw the GA, and on a click of a button you get the entire bill of material with the pricing. So it's a transparent pricing system. The panels are easy to expand, and the beauty is that it is completely type tested, not only to IEC 61439 but also to 61641, which is the internal arc protection. If you look at our, I showed you the new factory. Now what we have inside the new factory is a Salvagni panel bender, turret punch press, bending machine, CNC laser, projection welding, stud welding, conveyorized powder coating, and we are an ISO 9001 company. So all of this goes to show what is the kind of reliability and safety you will get when you buy a Modutech system. Here is what we have displayed is just the two profiles we use to build the entire skeleton of the enclosure. One is a 3-bend profile called the frame bar, and the other is a 4-bend profile called the crossbar. So this is why I call it like a Lego block, right? And all these are the tripods which come in the 8 corners of the panel for mod dis and mod bay, and these are again aluminum and zinc die-cast hinges, which are absolutely state-of-the-art, developed in our R&D department. And our R&D department, I'm proud to say, are continuously working on developing newer and newer products for better and better applications, more and more applications as we go forward. These are our busbar systems, SMC, which is the most sturdy and desirable material to be used for an insulator. Similarly, we have this variety of insulators as well, all type tested for the requirement of the market. Now this is another company I told you I'd started, Electrotech. So this is, I started this company with an employee of mine called Vijay Dinakar, who has extensively worked on these systems which are manufactured by Warner of Germany. And Rittel of Germany also offers the system, and now Modutech also has this available for its customers. So the beauty of the system is that when you want to mount an MCCB in a conventional system, you have to have the MCCB down, bus bar on top, and then connect it. But in a smart distribution system, you can have this is an engineering plastic which is clipped onto the bus bar. Automatically RYB is brought out by flexible bus bars, higher ratings, smaller ratings, even smaller ratings. And the beauty is that in that limited space, you are able to have a power distribution system. The beauty of this power distribution system is lesser connections and therefore lesser risks. So please do come. We have at our factory almost 2,500 square feet dedicated to a customer experience center. We have on display a number of all of these items. It's a 24/7 kind of a opportunity. We can make things suitable for you as such, and then you can have a look at all what we have in offer. The biggest strength of Modutech is displayed on this wall. where we have around 16 times the type testing done for IEC 61439 with 6 makes of switchgear and further counting. We're going further on that. And 2 times we have done it with IEC 61641 for the internal arc protection. All of this goes to show one thing to the customer, that when you buy a Modutech enclosure, you just don't buy an enclosure, you buy reliability, safety, and from a company that really cares for the customer. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you did, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I do intend to share more and more information about simplifying panel building and smart distribution systems. Thank you.